Hey everyone, welcome to class. My name's Max. Welcome back for another Power Vinyasa flow. If you're joining me on YouTube, this class will be roughly 45 minutes, and I'll have a full hour length version of this class on my website. So when you're ready to get started for this class, come join me on your mat, and we'll start lying on our back. So just start to find a comfortable position. You can lie flat on your back. You can bend your knees. Settling in. Starting to arrive for our practice. Letting go of anything on your mind from earlier in the day or earlier in the week. And for the next hour or so, we'll be here together in this practice, in this moment. So start to notice any sensations that are present. Maybe you notice the sounds around you. Maybe you notice the weight of your body on the floor. Feeling your contact points with your mat. Noticing where you're supported. And start to bring your awareness to your breath. Just noticing where you feel it. Maybe you notice the gentle rise of your diaphragm or your belly on your inhales, and a gentle fall on your exhales. Yoga requires perseverance and a heart that is never discouraged. So throughout our practice today, I invite you to cultivate an attitude of self-encouragement. So take just a moment to yourself now to set your intention for your practice. And let's seal our intention with a few conscious breaths. So exhale everything out. Inhale through your nose to fill all the way up. Open your mouth, let it go. 2 more like that. Inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, let it go. Last one, biggest inhale so far. Inhaling through your nose. Open your mouth, let it go. All right, sealing your lips. Take a few slow, steady breaths in and out through your nose. Maybe a gentle constriction in the back of your throat, setting up your Ujjayi pranayama. Let's start to invite some movement into our bodies for our practice. So you can begin wiggling your fingers, your toes. You can start to roll out your wrists and your ankles. You can reach overhead, taking a full body stretch like you're just waking up in the morning. And then hug pose, bend your knees, give both legs a squeeze. You can rock side to side, massaging out your lower back. And then let the left leg go long, squeezing the right knee to your right shoulder. From here, we'll find our supine twist. Guide the knee across the body. keeping the right shoulder on the floor. Come back through center and swap it out for the other side. Right leg goes long, squeeze the left knee into the left shoulder. From here you can find your twist, gently guiding the left knee across the body, keeping the left shoulder on the floor. Come back through center, hug pose one more time. This time you can rock and roll a few times along the length of your spine, and we'll eventually meet in a tabletop position on our hands and knees. We'll set up for a few cat-cows. So on your inhale, arch your back, start to look up. And as you exhale, rounding your spine, maybe you look towards your belly button. Inhale to arch, looking up. Exhale to round. Inhale to arch. Exhale to round. Flow through that a few more times. You can sync your breath with your movement and move at your own pace. All right, let's take a few moments for any other organic movements you want to make. This is your invitation to feel into your body. What does it need? What does it want? What's going to feel good for you in this moment? All right, let's come back to our neutral tabletop. We'll set up for a few bird dogs. So right arm lifts, reaching straight ahead. Left leg kicks back behind you. Inhale to find length. Exhale to crunch knee to elbow. Inhale to extend. Exhale to crunch. One more time, extend and crunch. From here, back to your tabletop, and we'll switch sides. Left arm reaches, right leg kicks back. Inhale to extend. Exhale to crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. One more time, extend and crunch. From here, come back to your tabletop, and let's find a child's pose. So knees can go wide. Lower your hips towards your heels. Maybe you lower your forehead to the mat. So again, just a reminder, this is a resting posture. You can return here at any time throughout class. Because we're in a video format, you can always pause and take a break, but just know that you can take rest when you need it. Just make sure to take care of yourself. On an inhale, start to lift through your hips. We'll come forward onto our belly. We'll set up for a few cobra lifts. Bring the palms under the shoulders. We're not going to push with our arms. We're going to lift with our back. So on an inhale, squeeze through your shoulder blades, lifting your upper body. Maybe you float your palms. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift the upper body. Exhale, lower. One more time, lift. Exhale, lower. From here, we'll keep the upper body down. Squeeze the glutes to lift the legs. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift lower body. Exhale, lower. One more time, lift it up, squeeze, and lower. This time, let's put it all together. We'll lift everything up. Inhale, lift everything. Squeeze the shoulder blades, squeeze the glutes. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower. One more time, lift everything up. Squeezing, hold here. Keep breathing for 3, 2, 1. Release. Push onto your hands and knees. Tuck your toes under. Let's find our first down dog. So start to lift your hips up and back. You can pedal out through your legs, walking your dog. All right, find a moment of stillness and then bend your knees, slowly walking towards the top of your mat, finding a forward fold. We'll set up for ragdoll, so you can walk your feet a little bit wider. You can let the upper body dangle. Maybe you want to grab hold of opposite elbows and sway side to side. You can shake your head no, nod your head yes. Open and close your mouth, releasing tension in your jaw. And on your exhale, release your hands down towards your mat. Inhale, half lift, find a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. And this time as you inhale, rising all the way up, reaching overhead. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Maybe you close down the eyes, remembering to cultivate that attitude of self-encouragement. Take a moment and reconnect with your intention. All right, let's flow through some sun salutations. Inhale to reach overhead. Exhale to fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step it back to your plank pose, lowering through your chaturanga push-up. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale for down dog. So that was our first sun salutation. We got a few more. Feel free to add in extra push-ups or skip them. You can make this practice your own. On an inhale, come onto your toes, bending your knees, and as you exhale, make your way to the top of your mat for a forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising, reaching overhead. Exhale, dive it forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step it back, flowing through your chaturanga push-up. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale for down dog. On your inhale, come onto your toes, bending your knees, and as you exhale, make your way to the top of your mat, forward fold. Half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rising, reaching overhead. Exhale, dive it forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step it back, flowing through your chaturanga push-up. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale for down dog. On your inhale, come onto your toes, bending your knees, and as you exhale, make your way to the top of your mat for a forward fold. Half lift on your inhale, exhale to fold. Inhale, rising, reaching overhead. Exhale, dive it forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step it back, flow through your chaturanga push-up. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale for down dog. On your inhale, come onto your toes, bend your knees. As you exhale, make your way to the top of your mats. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising, reaching overhead. Exhale, dive it forward into the present moment. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step it back. Flow through your chaturanga push-up. And let's meet in our down dog. All right, from here, inhale, right leg lifts for three-leg dog. You can bend your knee, stack your hip, maybe roll out the ankle or find hip circles. Even out the leg for your three-leg dog. And then as you exhale, step your foot through for your runner's lunge. Maybe here you gently rock the hips side to side, forward and backward. Gently set the back knee down, low lunge, lifting your arms. As you exhale, half split, straighten through your front leg. Right leg goes long, fingertips can be on the floor. We'll take a couple rounds of breath here. So feel free to move around a bit. Find any variations. You can flex the toes towards your face. Point the toes away from you. I find it feels pretty good to walk the hands outside the right leg. Get into the IT band a little bit. Nice. Let's release. We'll come to a seat facing the front of your mats. And we'll set up for boat pose. So from here, core is strong, lift your shins, palms face up. Really lift that chest towards the ceiling. Inhale to lower for low boat. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. One more time, lower and lift. From here, come back to your seat. Right leg goes long. Bottom of the left foot comes inside that right leg. Really turn your chest to the left. Left arm reaches overhead for a side bend. Then plant the left hand behind your left hip. Squeeze your glutes to lift your hips towards the ceiling. From here, let's find a modified side plank. So left knee is down, left hand is down. Maybe you can lift that right leg off the mat. Inhale to extend. Exhale, crunch knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Extend it out. Right foot comes to the floor. Gate pose. Lift your left arm for a side bend. And then low lunge facing the front of your mat. Bend into your right knee and lift your arms. Take an inhale. As you exhale, open arm twist. Left arm reaches forward, right arm reaches back. Exalt your twist. And then twisted lunge, plant your left hand, right arm reaches high. All right, from here, let's find standing L. Bring the right hand down. Your right foot stays on the ground. Push off your left toes. Fingertips can be on the floor for support here. Squeeze through your left glute and left hamstring to lift the left leg, trying to lengthen through your spine. All right, left foot meets your right, standing forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step it back. You can flow through an optional chaturanga push-up, or just meet me in down dog for the other side. All right, when you're ready, inhale, left leg lifts. 3-leg dog, option to bend the knee. Find hip circles, ankle circles. And then even out your leg, and as you exhale, step it through, runner's lunge. Take a moment, maybe rock the hips forward and back, side to side. Gently set the back knee down. Inhale to lift the arms, low lunge. As you exhale, half split, straighten through the left leg. Fingertips can come down. Again, take a couple rounds of breath, finding any movements that feel good here. All right, let's slowly come to a seat. We'll set up for our boat pose one more time. So lift your shins. Core is strong. Palms face up. Lift the chest. Inhale to lower for low boat. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale, lift. One more time, lower and lift. Come to your seat. Left leg goes long. Bottom of the right foot comes inside the left leg. Left elbow comes inside the left leg. Chest turns and opens to the right. Right arm reaches overhead. Plant the right palm behind your hip. Squeeze your glutes, lifting your hips towards the ceiling. And then let's set up for our modified side plank. So right hand is down, right knee is down. Maybe you can lift the left leg. Inhale to extend long. Exhale, crunch knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Extend it back out. Set the left foot down for gate pose. Lift your right arm and the side bend. Bending through, feeling the stretch on your right side. Low lunge facing the front of your mat. Rebend the left leg. Lift the arms. As you exhale, open arm twist, right arm reaches forward, left arm reaches back. Exalt. And then twisted lunge, plant the right hand, left arm reaches high. From here, standing L, lower the left hand, step your right foot up. Balancing on the left leg, really lifting the right leg, fingers on the floor for support. Lengthen through the spine. And then standing forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step it back, flowing through an optional chaturanga push-up, up dog, meeting together in down dog. All right, from here, inhale, right leg lifts for three-leg dog. As you exhale, step it through runner's lunge. Inhale to rise up for crescent lunge. And then let's find pyramid pose. Adjust your stance a little bit closer of a stance. Right leg goes straight. Hinge at your hips, folding over that right leg. You can bring the hands down. Take a breath here. Chair pose at the top of your mat. Step your left foot to meet your right and sink your hips. Weight is in your heels. Take an inhale. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right leg steps back, gently setting the knee down. Inhale to lift your chest, opening through your arms. Exhale for a standing forward fold at the top of your mat. Right foot steps to meet your left. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left leg steps back, gently setting your knee down. Inhale to lift your chest, opening through your arms. As you exhale, open arm twist. Left arm reaches forward, right arm reaches back. Exalt your twist, left bicep to your left ear. Twisted lunge, plant the left hand, right arm reaches high. From here, back to that standing L, lower the right hand, lift the left leg, weight comes forward, fingers on the floor. Lift that left heel. And on your exhale, chair pose at the top of your mat. Sink the hips. On your next inhale, single leg mountain, lift your right leg. Once you get to the top, find your stability. Lengthen through your spine and grow taller. And as you exhale, slow motion step to crescent lunge, landing on your right toes at the back of your mat. Nice, take an inhale. And as you exhale, warrior two. Inhale to reverse your warrior. Exhale for a side angle pose. Once you're set up here, one round of breath. Runner's lunge, lower both hands to the mats. From here, Shiva squat. Right knee comes to the back of the left leg. Maybe you lift the hands, finding your balance. And then step your right foot back, landing in your arrow lunge. Arms airplaning behind you. You're on the ball of the right foot. Core is strong. Inhale to extend the arms forward for extended crescent. Exhale, take it back to arrow lunge. Inhale, extend. Exhale, arrow. One more time. Inhale, extend. Exhale, arrow. From here, warrior three on the left leg. Push off the right toes. Keep the airplane arms this time around. Really lift through that right heel. Core is strong. Spine is long. Breathe here. All right, standing forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step it back. Optional vinyasa. We'll meet in down dog for the next side. On an inhale, left leg lifts for three-leg dog. As you exhale, step it through runner's lunge. Inhale to rise up to your crescent lunge, lifting your arms. And then pyramid pose, adjust the stance, folding over the left leg. Take a breath here. Chair pose, step your right foot to the top of your mat as you sink your hips, bringing the weight into your heels. Take an inhale. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left leg steps back, setting your knee down. Inhale to lift your chest, open your heart, spread the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right leg steps back, setting the knee down. Inhale to lift the chest, open your heart. Exhale, open arm twist, right arm reaches forward, left arm reaches back. Exalt your twist. And then twisted lunge, plant the right hand, left arm reaches high. Lower the left hand, runner's lunge. Step the right foot forward, chair pose, sink your hips. Single leg mountain, lift your left leg. Once you're there, lengthen through your spine, grow tall, slow motion, step to crescent lunge. Landing on the left toes at the back of your mat. Inhale, exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. One round of breath here. Runner's lunge, lower the hands. From here, Shiva squat, left knee comes to the back of the right leg. Again, maybe you lift the palms, finding balance. And then step back, landing left foot into your arrow lunge. Core is strong, arms airplane behind you. Inhale to extended crescent. Exhale for arrow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, arrow. Last time, extend. Exhale, arrow. Warrior three with the arrow arms, balancing on the right leg. Take your time to find your balance. Lower the left hip so that the hips are even as you continue to lift the left heel. Standing forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step it back, flow through a vinyasa, or just meet in down dog for the next flow. All right, meeting in our down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts for three-leg dog. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, three-leg dog. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Three-leg dog. Knee to nose, and then step it through runner's lunge. Rise up with control, crescent lunge. Clasp the hands behind the lower back and open your chest towards the ceiling. From here, pyramid pose, maybe you keep the clasp behind the lower back. Hinge at the hips to fold over your right leg. It's a little more of an active pyramid. Working on balance, strength, and opening through the heart. All right, maybe you keep the clasp behind the back, step the left foot to the top of the mat, sink your hips for your chair pose as you open your heart. Take an inhale, exhale to release the hands, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right leg steps back, setting the knee down. Inhale to lift your chest, opening through your arms. Exhale, forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left leg steps back, setting the knee down. Inhale to lift the chest, opening through your arms. As you exhale, open arm twist. Left arm reaches forward, right arm reaches back. Exalt. Left bicep near your left ear. Twisted lunge, plant the left hand, right arm reaches high. From here, set your balance. So really get your foundation. And we'll push forward into revolved half moon. So push off the left toes, right foot stays down. Left fingers can stay on the floor for support. Maybe you want to try floating the fingers. Right arm reaches high. Really lift that left heel and lengthen through the spine. From here, twisted chair, left foot steps to meet your right. Left elbow comes outside the right thigh. Can you twist your chest so that your thumbs come towards the center of your chest? Try to keep the right knee and the left elbow connection as you slowly rise up to single leg mountain. Once you get to the top, release the knee and elbow, find your single leg mountain. Slow motion step, landing on your right toes for your crescent lunge at the back of your mat. Lift the arms on an inhale. And as you exhale, warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Side angle pose. From here, 2 rounds of breath. Runner's lunge, lower the hands. Find your Shiva squat, right knee to the back of the left leg. And then step it back, landing in your arrow lunge. Inhale, arms extend for extended crescent. Exhale, arrow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, arrow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, back to arrow. Warrior 3, balancing on the left leg. Maybe this time you try the goalpost or cactus arms variation, squeezing through the shoulder blades, lengthening through your spine, lifting the right heel. Nice. From here, maybe you can float your hands down to your ankle and find your standing split. So maybe hands come down to that left calf or left ankle. You can always bring the fingers to the floor for support as you try to lift that right heel even higher. Just really squeeze through your right hamstring, your right glute to lift that right foot. And then standing forward, fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step it back. Optional chaturanga. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale for down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts for 3-leg dog. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Back to 3-leg dog. Step it through, runner's lunge. Rise up, single crescent lunge, Maybe you clasp the hands behind the back and open your heart towards the ceiling before finding that active pyramid pose, folding over the left leg. Maybe you keep the clasp as you step your right foot to meet your left, sinking through your hips. Take an inhale. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left leg steps back, gently setting your knee down. Inhale to open through your arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right leg steps back. Inhale to lift the chest, open through your arms. Exhale, open arm twist. Right arm reaches forward, left arm reaches back. Exalt your twist. Twisted lunge. From here, set your foundation. And then push forward, revolved half moon. Right fingers can be on the floor. Maybe you want to float the fingers for a challenge. Left arms reaching high. Lengthen through your spine, lifting your right heel. Twisted chair. Sink your hips. Right elbow comes to the outside of the left thigh. Maybe you keep the knee to elbow connection. Slowly rise to your single leg mountain. Release the knee and elbow. When you get to the top, find your balance. Lengthen through your spine. Slow motion step to crescent lunge, landing on the left toes at the back of the mat. Take an inhale. As you exhale, warrior two. Inhale to reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. Take 2 rounds of breath here. Runner's lunge, lower both hands. Shiva squat, left knee comes to the back of the right leg. Maybe you float the palms. Step it back, landing in your arrow lunge. Arms airplaning behind you, core is strong. Inhale, extended crescent. Exhale, arrow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, arrow. One more, inhale, extend. Exhale, arrow. Warrior three, balancing on the right leg. Maybe you take the goalpost or cactus arms variation again. Squeezing through your shoulder blades. See if you can keep the left toes pointing straight down. Lower the left hip and lengthen even through the back of your neck. All right, from here, maybe the hands find the back of the right calf, standing split. Maybe you can float right down into your standing split, or maybe you need to bring the hands down to the floor for support. Wherever you are, exaggerate the squeeze through the left hamstring, the left glute, really lift that left leg, standing forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step it back, flow through an optional vinyasa. And we'll meet in down dog. Nice work. Let's start to cool things down. Inhale, right leg lifts for 3-leg dog. Knee comes to right wrist, setting the leg down. We'll set up for our pigeon pose. If you prefer recline figure 4, that's always a good option. You can take that now. Otherwise, adjust the legs for your pigeon pose. Maybe find a little back bend before folding over that right leg. Maybe you bring the hands down to the head down to the hands or the forearms or to your mat. So that was a lot of movement, pretty quick pace for today's flow. See if you can slow your breath rate down, breathing only through your nose. Through slowing the breath rates, the heart rate will start to slow down. Just relax into it. All right. I know this one feels really good, so don't let me rush you at all. If you want to stay in this pose for a while, feel free to pause the video, stay here as long as you like. Whenever you're ready to release, you can start to walk the forearms underneath you. You can walk the palms. Maybe you find that back bend again. Option to lift the right leg into a 3-leg dog, maybe stacking the hip, finding a counter pose, counter stretch before coming back to your down dog. Let's take the same thing to the other side. Inhale, left leg lifts, 3-leg dog. Left knee to left wrist, set the leg down. Feel free to adjust the position of that left leg, get comfortable. Maybe you find, again, a little back bend before folding over that left leg, finding your pigeon pose on the other side. And consciously slowing the breath rate down. Starting to notice if your mind begins to wander as we slow the body down. If so, maybe you can just gently guide your awareness back to the sensations that you're feeling in your body, back to your breath, and back to the present moment. All right, again, don't let me rush you at all. Feel free to stay as long as you'd like to on this side. But whenever you feel like you're even through both sides, you can slowly start to release, walking the hands underneath. Left leg can lift, finding that counter stretch, maybe bending the knee, opening through your hip. And then let's come back to our down dog. And we'll come down to the knees, and then finding a seat. Let's swing the legs around. We'll just find a seated forward fold, continuing to cool things down. So legs are long. Inhale to sit tall, reaching overhead. And as you exhale, folding forward, you can grab your shins, ankles, toes, whatever you have access to. With each inhale, lengthen through your spine. And with each exhale, folding a little bit deeper. Take a few rounds of breath. All right, slowly start to release. You can sit up again. And then let's come down onto the back. Hug pose. Give yourself a squeeze. And then we'll find our twist. Left leg goes long. Gently guiding the right knee across your body for your supine twist. Seeing if you can keep the right shoulder on the floor. We'll take a couple breaths here, so just relax into it. All right, slowly release, coming back through center. We'll swap it out to the other side. Right leg goes long, squeeze the left knee to the left shoulder. When you're ready, guide the leg across the body, finding your supine twist on the other side. So left shoulder stays down, left arm can go out wide. Maybe you turn your face towards your left hand if that feels okay. Relax the body, let gravity do the work. Slowly start to release. If there's any final posture you want to take to close out your practice, go ahead and take that now. Maybe happy baby, shoulder stand, plow pose. I'm going to take a happy baby. So feel free to take whatever is going to round out the practice and feel best for you, a good note to close on. And again, there's no rush at all. Feel free to take your time. But whenever you're ready, you can slowly find your final resting posture, whatever that looks like for you. Relaxing, releasing control over your breath, taking up space on your mat. Scan your awareness throughout your body. notice or can identify if there are any areas where you're still holding on to tension or tightness within the body. If so, maybe you can send these parts of yourself a little bit of compassion. With that, see if you can relax just 1% more. All right, friends, please feel free to stay in your stillness practice for as long as you'd like to. Thank you for showing up for your practice, for putting in that effort, maybe trying something new today. Thank you for sharing your practice, your energy with me and with everyone else that's taking the class. I appreciate each and every one of you. May we open to awareness for the benefit of all beings.